Hello everyone, and happy Halloween week. Welcome to another episode of Cougar Central, brought to you by Bud Light. I'm your host, Stephen Holmes. We had a lot of exciting games here at UH, so let's jump right into it. On Monday, October the 23rd, the men's golf team went on the road to Dallas to play in the Royal Oaks Intercollegiate. The team had a fair day and tied for 12th at Royal Oaks. They were led by sophomore George Gardner, who had back-to-back subpar rounds. On Tuesday, October the 24th, Houston finishes at Royal Oaks 13th in the competition, and senior Michael Paris tied for 26th to lead the Cougs. On the 23rd, the women's golf team were in San Antonio competing in the Merritt Koth Invitational. The Lady Cougs had a strong presence in the competition and were tied for 4th place, with 4 Cougars posting par or lower in Monday's second-round match. The following day, the Lady Cougs strived in competition and placed 6th. They were led by senior Megan Totong and junior Leonie Harm, who placed 12th in the competition. Thursday, October 26th, the soccer team went on the road to Dallas and played against conference rival SMU. In this match, the Lady Cougs struggled to score and were defeated by the Mustangs 1-0 in the season finale. Goalie Rachel Estepar had 5 saves. The Lady Cougs end the year with a 7-9-1 record. In volleyball news, on Friday the 27th, the Lady Cougs went to Philadelphia and played against Temple. Houston was defeated 3-0 in the match. Despite the loss, senior Keandra McCardle posted a double-double. On October the 29th, the Lady Cougars played against UConn. In this thrilling match, Houston outlasted UConn 3-2. Sarah Afflebaugh recorded her 6th double-double of the season and 13th of her career with a 15-kill and season-high 18-dig effort. Freshman setter Abby Irvine also recorded her team-leading 7th double-double of the season with a 27-assist and 15-dig effort. Sophomore outside hitter Megan Duncan led all with 16 kills, her 10th time to lead the team on the season. In cross-country news, on October the 28th, the men and women went to Philadelphia to compete in the American Athletic Conference Championship. In an exciting race, Brian Barraza took 2nd place at the meet. The men's team took 6th place, and the women received 10th place in the race. This past Saturday, Houston took on undefeated 17th-ranked USF. What an amazing game it was. Houston was able to defeat USF 28-24. In this match, De'Aaron King got his chance at quarterback. King was sharp and led Houston to the win, passing for 137 yards on a 12-for-20 effort with 1 score, while also rushing for 83 yards on 20 carries and 2 touchdowns. Mobile Carr led the rushing attack with a career high of 137 yards on 18 carries with 1 touchdown. He helped the Cougars to 255 yards rushing on 48 attempts. Courtney Lark had 2 huge catches for the Cougars, including a 30-yard reception to keep the final Houston drive alive. He finished with 69 yards on 2 catches with 1 touchdown. De'Aaron King was able to rush for 20 yards and get a touchdown to give the Cougars the win over USF. Defensively, Houston was led by linebacker DeJuan Hines, who had 13 tackles. 2 days after helping lead Houston to a decisive 28-24 win over USF, sophomore quarterback De'Aaron King has been named the American Athletic Conference Offensive Player of the Week. It was a pretty good week for the Cougars, so let's look ahead for next week. On October 30th to 31st, the women's golf team will be playing in the Trinity Forest Invitational in Dallas. Women's swimming will be competing against Colorado State Friday, November the 3rd, and on the 4th against Northern Colorado. Friday, November the 3rd, women's volleyball goes against SMU, and on Sunday versus Tulsa. Men's golf will compete in the Kannapolis Collegiate Classic on November 3rd and 4th. Women's golf will compete in the Baylor Invitational November the 3rd and 4th. And women's tennis will play in the River Oaks Hidden Duel on November the 3rd and 4th. Saturday, November the 4th, the football team will play against ECU at TDECU Stadium. Sunday, November the 5th, men's basketball will play against Angelo State in an exhibition match. There you have it, another episode in the books. You can find us here every week if you follow us on Facebook and Twitter at UH Athletics. And as always, go Cougs.